Uganda Railways will begin rehabilitating its century-old railway network this month to boost bulk cargo transportation after it failed to secure a $2.2 billion loan in hope for Chinese funding for a new standard gauge line. The rehabilitation will be executed in phases over several years and it will cost at least €241 million.
The European Union has given a grant of €21.5 million to Uganda, and the Railway Corporation is talking to international development lenders for the rest. Former colonial power Britain built the meter gauge 1,266-kilometer network a century ago, mainly to move copper and other commodities. But the network fell into disrepair during years of political upheaval and economic instability in the post-independence period. Parts were vandalized or stolen.
Due to lack of maintenance over the years, most of the network is now in disuse. So currently the main active line is Kampala-Malaba and the short distance from Kampala to Port Bell. We shall also replace some areas which have been either removed by vandals or are badly worn. The project cost is about €45 million, with 40 million going into construction and the balance going into compensation and other social impact mitigation.
Bulk cargo transporters have been eager for cheaper transport and were disappointed when China did not offer funding for the Ugandan section of the Standard Gauge Railway Regional Railway Project. Bulk cargo transporters have been eager for cheaper transport and were disappointed when China did not offer funding for the Ugandan section of the Standard Gauge Railway, the Regional Railway Project.
China is not giving us charity. China was going to lend us money and is lending us money, I would say. The money we are still negotiating with the China Exim Bank. Yes. Now, Exim Bank is a bank. Like every bank, they are careful to make sure that they lend money where it will be paid. So they have not changed their mind. They are only working with us to rework the numbers.
The project was originally designed to connect Kenya's Indian Ocean seaport of Mombasa to the vast hinterland, including Uganda, South Sudan, Rwanda, and Burundi. Uganda discovered 6 billion barrels worth of crude oil more than 12 years ago in the West, but disagreements between the government and oil firms over tax and development strategy have repeatedly delayed production.
By 2024, we'll have our first oil. Now, if this oil had come on board, the performance of our economy would have probably shot through the roof. And it is this economy that we were targeting to build this infrastructure to handle the increased imports and exports that would go with the growing economy.
Now China is examining whether repayments could be adjusted, cost lowered, or the implementation period pushed back.